Hey guys, Jeff Schneider here. We're going to talk about half diminished chords today, also known as minor 7 flat 5 chords, and I'm going to teach you a line, or more of a concept actually, that you can apply to these chords because they can cause a lot of confusion to many players because you don't see them that often, and when you do, it's like, what do I play on this half diminished chord? Well, the triadic method works really well for this particular chord because there are two triads that sound really nice over any minor 7 flat 5 chord. Well, we're going to use an example here. We're going to talk in the key of, let's see, this is going to be concert G minor. Now, first I'll say the half diminished chord often shows up in a minor 2-5-1. So if G minor is that 1 chord, the 2 chord is going to be A minor 7 flat 5, or A half diminished. That's the same exact chord, by the way. It's just a different name. And then the 5 chord would be some sort of a D7, probably altered, like a D7 flat 9 or a sharp 9, sharp 5, something like that. And then the 1 chord, of course, is G minor. Okay, so enough of the theory. Let's dig into the actual lick here. So we're talking again, A minor 7 flat 5. The first triad you're going to use is going to be built off of the root of that chord, which is A. And we're going to play an A diminished triad, the notes being A, C, and E flat. And this is all concert key that I'm talking. I'm playing transposed on alto. So the next triad you need to know is going to be a whole step below the root of that minor 7 flat 5 chord, and that's going to be a G, because G is a whole step below A. And the G that you're going to use is going to be a G major triad. That's pretty easy, right? And that sounds like this. So the two triads, again, A diminished and then G major. And you mix those up and you get this really, really cool sound, and lots of different ways to communicate it. Now I'm going to demonstrate a few ways to use these two triads. So these are just patterns that I'm running here. Very common triadic patterns, going down one pattern or one triad, then coming up the other. So for example, this is what it sounds like slow. I'll do it even slower than that. I'm starting by going down the G major triad, starting on the 5. So 5, 3, 1, or D, B, G. And then I'm going to go up the A diminished triad. So starting again, D, B, G, and then following. So that right there, that's the A diminished. E flat, A, C. And then we're alternating, right? So if we went up the A diminished, then we're going to come down the G major, starting on the 3rd. So B, G, D. Oh, sorry. Okay? I'll do the whole thing again, starting on that D, the 5 of the G major chord. That's taking that triad, alternating, going down one, coming back up the next, going down one, coming back up the other. And I've done other videos with triads in the past, so I'll link those below and above so you can watch them as further reinforcement as to how to apply these triads. Now I'm going to use it over an actual backing track so you can hear what it sounds like in a chordal context. And the track that I'm going to use is just going to loop a minor 2-5 in G minor, just like I was saying before, okay? Here we go. Here we go. The 2 and the 5. And here's the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just a few examples, trying to have some fun with it. A lot of possibilities here. You can stick with some of those simple patterns going up and down, alternating on the triads. As always, I encourage you to mess around with it. And if you guys have any questions or comments, as always, feel free to leave them below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And have fun with these triads. And good luck with those half diminished chords and get your minor 2/5s together. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.